What are you doing back here with me?
You're my favorite people.
I'm your favorite people?
Yeah. When you ain't got your ass on your shoulders, you and I can talk.
What? You said
Jump
what?
to conclusions.
I do got my butt on my shoulder sometimes, don't I?
Oh, yeah.
Before we started this, I asked you what was a couple strengths and a couple weaknesses you thought I had.
Okay.
I wanted to really get it from the horse's mouth, someone who knew me the best. You know, and
I think I know you just about better than anybody, don't I?
yeah, I'd say you know the real me better than anybody.
Yes.
I think.
Are you recording this?
Yes.
I was going to say you should.
Yes, I was just making sure no other audio was being picked up. But hey, Grandma.
Hey, Jesse.
I don't know, the reason I asked you the question was I feel like sometimes it's hard to self-monitor, right?
All right.
And I'm not a perfect person, you know, so I saw she's like, yeah, you know, but I don't know, like I said, it's hard to self-monitor sometimes, and as much as my ego wants to tell me I'm the greatest person in the world, some days I feel like everyone needs to know about themselves so they can facilitate.
You mean cut through the bullshit, right?
All that's, yeah. Yeah. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm saying.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that sums it up. That sums it up.
Well, a couple of the things that I think is your strongest points. Number one, at the top, your personality. You have a fantastic personality. I mean, you can go from 1 to 10 in a matter of a second, a nanosecond, and make yourself very likable to people. You're a lot of fun. You used to say, you know, the party didn't start till your dad showed up.
Right.
And
That's
I
true.
don't mean to bring it up, but you are your dad. You are got a lot of your dad's qualities, so be blessed, because he wasn't perfect, but he was perfect for me. But there's not many people that don't like you, and if they can't get along with you, they can't get along with Jesus Christ.
I don't know about that. Let's not.
Well, you know, that's the way, because even though you can be opinionated, you usually back down and pull your head out of your butt and come to your senses. Number two, I think you have good work ethics. It might, to some people, it might look a little scattered, but just when it looks like you're all over the planet, all over the place, it somehow comes back together. And I've watched that for the last 3 years. You're like, so it may appear that you have 5,000 things going at one time, but it somehow comes back together as one and turns out really well. You're very talented. I don't think you realize as talented as you are. I didn't realize you were as talented as you were until you lived in the house. So I think your work ethics, even though it's a little scattered, it's still good. And you're very smart and fantastic personality. Having said that, we'll get back to the ass on the shoulders. You tend to take things to heart. You get your feelings hurt easy. You got to work on handling that, because there are assholes out there. And you've not had an easy road, but You've been through a lot, and you need to try to not let things hurt you as bad. If you can, you try. And because sometimes you tend to take things the wrong way too quick. And then once you've had a chance to think about it, you come back and say, well, I didn't mean to say that, or I didn't say it that way and all. You just need to regroup and not make a decision quite so quick and think it's the wrong way. And number two, one of your weaknesses, and it sounds crazy, but you care too much about everybody else but yourself. You give too much up for everybody else and less to yourself, and that bothers me. Because you have a right to own what you have. You have a right to keep what you get, or, you don't have to constantly give up things that are meant for you or that you should for yourself and give to somebody else to worry about making them feel better all the time and always leaving yourself last. And I know that sounds crazy, but you need to ease that up a little bit. You ain't got to be mean. You ain't got to be running your mouth, blah, 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 all that. You just need to think of you and not always be the one giving everybody else this and backing off and letting them have this and have that, because Jesse's an important person. And you're a good soul. You got a good heart. And I see that.
Thank you, Grandma. Really, thank you. I mean,
this is what I see in you. And you're my bud.
You're my buddy.
Yeah, until I piss you off again.